Good morning. So it is Tuesday and it is beautiful outside, as you guys can see. I'm going to take you along my day of writing. Technically today is the first day I am writing for the week. Yesterday I edited a video and today I'm going to dedicate writing, all day writing, and I think going to the library. So I'm going to take you guys with me to see a very realistic day in my life. Just a heads up, we are having construction upstairs. Just the floor, really remodeling the floor is more what it's like, not construction. So I'll show you the reality of what happened to my writing space and why I'm actually downstairs and going back to my old habits of writing here. It's not my favorite place to write. I love the sunrise and the view, but when I'm downstairs, I'm just reminded of all the chores that I have to do for the day. It's already like I'm making a list in my head, and if you're a mom, like, you know, like I never used to be this way. I used to just be chill and be like, oh, I could do that later. But when you have kids, it like never ends. Like the list of things to do never ends. Like today, give an example. I have to print 3 things out to return to Amazon. I'm gonna do a thumbnail for Araya and I's first screen together in sometime in September. I think it's the 12th, if I remember correctly. I have to return library books. I gotta grab lunch because I could not eat yesterday. What I made yesterday I couldn't eat. Still have some aversions to food, so that's just great. I think I'll buy lunch. I'm not sure because I kind of want salad and that's pretty easy to make and I don't get sick from that. I have to do laundry, I have to iron, I have to clean closets upstairs because they just did the floors, I have to vacuum the floors, I have to mop the floors, I also have to dust the room, our master bedroom, because of the dust. I'm going to quickly vacuum around the floor that they kind of finished, but I can't completely like mop it because they haven't finished completely. I got to go through the toys, I got to call some daycare centers, I want to donate some of these toys that we have, but I got to go through them first because some of those stuffed toys have sentimental values that I want the girls to have as they grow up so they can pass it down to their own kids later on. And then we have to go outside and play, and then I have to start planning for homeschooling for the year. Out to return to Amazon. I'm going to do a thumbnail for Araya and I's first screen together in sometime in September. I think it's the 12th, if I remember correctly. I have to return library books. I gotta grab lunch because I could not eat yesterday. What I made yesterday I couldn't eat. Still have some aversions to food, so that's just great. I think I'll buy lunch. I'm not sure because I kind of want salad and that's pretty easy to make and I don't get sick from that. I have to do laundry, I have to iron, I have to clean closets upstairs because they just did the floors, I have to vacuum the floors, I have to mop the floors, I also have to dust the room, our master bedroom, because of the dust. I'm going to quickly vacuum around the floor that they kind of finished, but I can't completely like mop it because they haven't finished completely. I got to go through the toys, I got to call some daycare centers, I want to donate some of these toys that we have, but I got to go through them first because some of those stuffed toys have sentimental values that I want the girls to have as they grow up so they can pass it down to their own kids later on. And then we have to go outside and play, and then I have to start planning for homeschooling for the year. So that is what's in my head already. Oh, I gotta make breakfast too. So that is a little bit about what's in my head. Yeah, let's get to writing because I like to get lost in it for a little bit. It is 11:12 and I have written, let's see, what have I written this morning? I've written 502 words, and a good amount of this morning I was chatting with CK on the Storyteller Society Discord. We were sprinting together, but we ended up like just yapping for a while. So there's that. But 502 words is not bad. I'm gonna try to write as much as I can today. I typically have a 1K word count goal, but we're gonna try to exceed that a little bit. But first, I gotta go outside and water some plants and play with my kids. So I'll see you guys in a bit. Hello, you and I are still on the couch because this is where my writing is happening until my office floors are done, and then I clean it up and redecorate, not remodel. Oh. Anyway, on and off throughout the day, you guys have seen me. So far, I have written 851 words, and I've done some chores around the house, took care of the kids, did all the things, and now I am in my second shift, which happens during my kids' quiet time and lasts up until dinner time. So I try to finish most of what I'm writing around this time from what I've written in the morning and throughout the sprinkles of the morning. Does that even, am I making sense? Anyway, that is what I'm doing. I'm just trying to finish what I've written already and just tying up loose ends so that the next day, tomorrow, which I have a writing sprint. I do Wednesday morning sprints, like a kind of like a hump day motivation kind of thing. I know what I'm going to write about, but I think past me already did that actually, so go me. I had done it a while ago, so really glad that I did that in the past. So it should fairly go fast now. Chapter 25 is looking like a long chapter, so which is fine. I don't mind. Anyway, that is my last check-in. Also today, Tuesday, August 26th, Taylor Swift got engaged. I just want to say that because it's a historical moment. I have followed this girl since I was in high school when she debuted. I'm not a Swiftie, but I am a fan of her songs from time to time. And I was so happy for her, like legitimately happy for this stranger that is famous. So anyway, I'm gonna keep on writing and get the rest of my day done, and you can come follow me. Keep on following me because you're all the way here. All right, see you in a bit. I love this Discord. I'm talking to DW right now, but he's distracting me right now. I need to keep writing. And I'm also listening to CK's brainstorming, and it's been really inspiring. So there's that. Okay, it is 3:10 and I gotta take a nap, guys. I'm so tired. I think yesterday really wore me out with cleaning upstairs. We were like deep cleaning my kids' room. It's two rooms in one, and it's hard to explain because it's not like a typical Jack and Jill room. It's literally a room, and then there's another room within the room. Hard to explain, but we deep cleaned that, and I got so tired yesterday, and I think I still need to recover. But I hit 973 words, which I will take that. No, I will not take that. I think I can push myself 25 more words. 1 second. Alright guys, I reached my word count goal for today, and I even went a little bit above and beyond and wrote an extra 78 words. So I did not finish the chapter. In fact, I didn't finish the scene. That is totally okay, but I did reach my word count goal, and I even pushed a little bit more than I typically do. So with that being said, I'm so glad that you guys came along with me for today and watched how I reach my goal. I hope that it's some sort of entertainment for you guys, but I really wanted to show you guys that it's okay to break your day apart and to write whenever you guys can, whenever possible. Sometimes it's just hard to like take the time to write because life gets so busy. I don't work. I am a stay-at-home mom and my kids keep me busy, and I do have things that I have to do around the house. And I can only imagine for those who work, you know, how that your time at work eats your time away from writing, which is your passion, which is your love. And I hope that it kind of encourages you to write whenever you can. It doesn't have to be like super static. It could be just whenever you need to. With that being said, I am going to take a nap. That is my reward today. I hope you guys enjoyed the vlog. And until next time, I'll see you guys until then.